Power to the truth. Peter S. Lopez, Acapita de Aztlan, transmitting from Sacramento, Aztlan. Aztlan is the old term for what we know as the Southwest, which was once northern Mexico. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind before you think you're going to deport 13 million Mexican immigrants who are already here. Developing consciousness. Obviously, consciousness in the USA is at a low level, especially among American people. We're so screwed up. Racist, xenophobic, reactionary, nationalist. We have a psychotic psychopath in the White House. And people don't worry about it. And if we're not careful, we're going to become extinct in our lifetime. Global powers are on a collision course towards extinction already. One thing we can do is develop our consciousness, create a global consciousness about what's going on so that people not just have consciousness but take action by whatever means necessary to help benefit our situation, to help improve our situation. And sometimes I feel like I'm just wasting my time doing this, but then on the other hand, it's kind of therapy for me to keep me going. Sometimes I get feedback, but I'm not worried about the feedback. I just want to share my truth the way I see it, the way I want it. And here in Simon Park today, there are different ways this can go. We could suffer the false flag of the alien invasion in order to scare people, to get them to support more expenditure for the military. The U.S. fascism has to keep up this endless war, the war on terror, in order to justify the expense of having a bigger and bigger military-industrial intelligence complex. So far, they're doing pretty well. Most of the population is already dumbed down. Those who were once activists are turned off. And to keep us hating each other, mistrusting each other. And if there's a devil, the devil works by creating division. D-I-V-I-S-I-O-N. Division amongst us. So what we want to do, we want to create a mass unity consciousness, so that we agree on the basics of what's going on. So that we agree on the basics of what is to be done. And not let ideology divide us. Ideology is a system of ideas, and We need to see the big picture and not let things separate us. For example, religion. We just had Easter, and then many atheists are like, ooh, Easter, this is stupid. People have the right to believe what they want. They have the right to practice their religion as they want. Look at the division in the Middle East between the Sunni and the Shia. I mean, people wage a war over this shit. At least that's one thing that America is wrapped up in now. We're kind of wrapped up more in terms of the so-called broken left versus the right, or the alt-right. So we need to see that there could be EMP pulse, electrical magnetic pulse, there could be a false flag, there could be all kinds of stuff going on. So that remains that we need to be here now in our present reality. And then we argue about, no, there is no reality. Like, get a grip. What you see, smell, hear, taste, touch, and sense with your sixth sense, I consider to be reality, at least a primary reality. Don't get tripped out about holographic reality or a fractal universe and all this stuff. When you're hungry, you need food. When you're in the streets, you need shelter. When you're naked, you need clothing. When you're ignorant, you need education. So we often take those things for granted, especially if you're middle class or what have you. And we're subjected to constant lies by the government. Don't let your kids watch this video because they don't need to see me smoking. So let's try to do what we can to not let ourselves get divided by race, class, sex, and any other divisions they have cooking. And I'm worried about the future. I want to have faith in the people. It could just be my existential situation here where most people don't give a damn. They don't care. I know some are just trying to survive, yet they don't worry about the survival of other people. It's our character. It's our basic character defects that could spell doom for us as a species. That's why I dig the 12-step program. Puts a sucker out. Evil. So just do what you can to be aware of here now. And don't get lost on a bunch of insane crap you see on the internet. Even getting lost in just porno, sex, music, and drugs. And try to use your time wisely so that you learn about what's going on, so that you share with other people about what's going on and get feedback so you can be reinforced in terms of what you think you know. And remember, none of us knows everything. If we know everything, we can learn nothing. I'm not going to spend these 4 years bashing Trump or just bashing the government, control of the mind. I want to work on my own spiritual evolution on an individual basis. And I can have tips for those who are interested in doing a regular type resistance movement. Look at us now. We have all these organizations, all these movements. We still can't free one man, Leonard Peltier. Remember Leonard Peltier on a daily basis. He's like the benchmark. As long as he's locked up in a cage, we can't even consider that we're winning. Right now, we're losing. So that's what's happening now. I know that people have a hard time concentrating. They have a short attention span. It's part of the crippled cognition that many people have. Crippled cognition. Look up that word, cognition. Remember the word recognition? Let's help free Leonard Peltier, and in the same process help free ourselves. And continue to develop mass consciousness. So that someday we can live in true peace on earth together. Power to the people, power to the truth. Nada más.